Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Yo, what is up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Yes, we are back with the JAYBARI Show, episode number 7. It's been a long time. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming. And I know. I know. I've been flooding your timeline with Final Fantasy VII content, and so what? You're gonna get more. Yo, what is up, though, guys? Man, appreciate you all coming through. Yeah, we on episode 7, right? Yeah, episode 7 of the JAYBARI Show. You know what I mean? We're gonna be more consistent. Don't worry, guys. Don't worry. I'm just in my Final Fantasy VII high. But this week I had to come through and talk about, PAX East. We're gonna talk about some microtransactions. 2024 just in general is shaping up to be an amazing year in gaming. And we're gonna be talking about that pivot. I'm not talking about the NBA. You know what I mean? I'm not talking about the NBA. Listen, when you go to the NBA, if you guys ever played basketball, basic training in basketball is how to handle your pivot. Whichever foot you land on, your pivot, your strong foot or your opposite side of the strong foot that you can move around. Your pivot. So they teach you how to pivot from using your left foot, your right foot, how to angle yourself to pivot around people. You know what I mean? Jab, fake, off your pivot foot. And I ain't talking about that. We talking about that Xbox pivot. Hey, yo, listen. Xbox gamers. When I went out to PAX East, we was having a good old time. We was having a good time. Oh, yeah. Listen, it's time to speak from the heart. You know what I'm saying? It's time to speak from the heart, man. But if you guys are new here to the JAYBARI shows, typically I just talk about there's some random topics that happen throughout in gaming. I will have the topics here at the bottom left of your screen. I should pop up right now. And the topic that I'm speaking about currently, it will have like a blue material next to it. And then when it's done, it will turn into a red material, let you know that the topic is done. One of these topics is a speak from the heart topic, and I'm pretty sure you guys can guess which one it is. You know what I mean? But yo, I do see the beautiful people in the chat. What is good, man? Yo, Gian the Dawn, what's up, bro? Yo, shout out to Gian, man. We met up with Gian. Really, really cool dude, man. It's really fun to meet up with people that you actually interact with in the chat on Twitter. And you finally meet them in real person. Like, oh yeah, you're a cool guy. You know what I mean? You're a pretty cool dude. I'm with it. I can vibe with you. You know what I mean? So shout out to Gian, man. It was a pleasure meeting you. Hopefully in future events, we can definitely meet up again and all that stuff. Yo, shout out to Viper Reef's Corner. Shout out to Viper Reef's Corner with the that's my man. Oh, that's my man Cheat Code. Shout out to Cheat Code. I'm gonna come back to you, Cheat Code. Shout out to Viper Reef to say you can't change the pivot. Listen, if you change the pivot, if you move that pivot, it's a travel. That's a turnover. Turnover. Listen, man, Phil Spencer, you've been traveling all over the goddamn place. You've been turning the ball over all over the place. But we're going to talk about it, man. We're going to talk about it. Yo, Bird. Brrr. What happened to that boy? Anchor that pivot. You know the vibes. Yo, Brendan VR said, I was at PAX East. You was? Are you on Twitter? Why you ain't saying that, man? Me and my man Persona, we was walking around chilling. We was trying to find people. We was searching far and wide like we Ash Ketchum. We trying to find the rarest Pokemons out there, man. So, nah, we're definitely going to be returning to PAX next year for sure. 100%. Yo, Cloud Strife, what's good, man? It's all time. Yo, Queen's Blood, amazing game, man. Amazing. I was going to upload more Queen's Blood talk. I mean Queen's Blood like content, but I stopped at a certain point just because, you know what I mean? Yo, Cyber Dragon, man, appreciate you rejoining the ranks. Soldier First Class, man. 31 months of being a Soldier First Class member. So shout out to the chat, the mods, and the JAYBARI show 100%. Appreciate it, man. And shout out to Enter Cheat Code. Shout out to my man Cheat Code, man. He said, yo, what's good? In here for the Gungaga talk. I mean, I could talk about a little bit of that, but I was going to make like a separate video talking about Gungaga. I know Gungaga gets a lot of slander, rightfully so in the exploration standpoint, but I do feel like people take out the context of what Gungaga is. You know, it's an area that they're not using Mako to you know, advance civilization over there. You know what I mean? They're using everything from the wind, the water to supply the area. So it's a backwater rundown type of jungle. So it's not going to be traversing through like the grasslands or through Junon. You know what I mean? It's going to be a little bit more archaic. You know what I mean? But I'll say, because I know a lot of people are going to use that for damage control. They're going to be like, oh, Bar, you damage controlling. You damage controlling. But no, it's just you know, I like to have context and put context in there. You know what I mean? Yo, Spear, what up, bro? What up? Yo, Teasy, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Teasy in the building. Brother Teasus. Yo, Amon Ruck, what up, man? What is good? Yo, Blue Mustang, what's up, bro? What up, bro? I tell you what's up, tell. Yo, Persona, what's good? Shout out to my bro, Persona. That's my brother. That's my brother. Shout out to my man Persona, man. You know what I mean? Yo, I was queued up watching Persona you know, do his stream. He was talking about PAX on Monday. I was driving back home. And yo, I promise you, when I got home, you know what I mean, took my clothes off, changed my clothes or whatnot, I didn't even get to take a shower. Pause. Yo, I sat down on my bed. I had the podcast listening up, and I was like, you know what? Let me just lay down. You know, you would be thinking and pondering to your mind. It's like, let me just lay down for a little bit, man. Ain't nothing wrong. Yeah, I mean, I ain't gonna fall asleep. Let me just lay down. You know, probably close your eyes for 2 seconds, bruh. Over. Over. I think I woke up back around, like, it was like a 10 when I called him. I was like, yo, my bad, bruh. You know what I mean? Yeah, I've been tired as of late, though, to be honest with you. Not on a physical level, but more like a mental level. Because, yo, the last 2 weeks at my job has been, it's been pretty hectic. You know, where it's just a lot of planning, a lot of reteaching, a lot of, you know, teaching some new things, a lot of executions, and it's like mentally fatigued. Like mentally, I'm just all over the place. You know what I mean? And like a break like PAX was well needed. It was a short break, but it was something well needed, because it took my mind off a lot of things. You know, even when I was at PAX, I was a little bit jaded because I'm thinking about other things, but it was still still comforting. It's still good to just be out there in a different environment, meet new people, you know what I mean, hang out with the people that you know. And yeah, that was well needed right there, man. I definitely want to do more of those, you know, like travels and, you know, meet people, or, you know, people with the same common interests. So it was great to have that stuff, just to take that break. But then Monday, it slapped me right back. It was like, boom. He said, "Oh, you forgot about me?" Monday, it was like Debo. Debo pulled up. It's like, yeah, you forgot about me? I'm here. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man Up Chuck Game in the building. Yo, Chuck, what up, bro? Yeah, they deleted his stream though, which is crazy. I don't even know like how your stream get deleted like that. Hopefully this don't get deleted like that, but we'll see. We'll see. But nah, so we got a few things we're gonna talk about. Like I said, we're gonna be talking about PAX East, my experience with that, the microtransactions debacle, Sony Ben new game. Let me actually pull that up real quick. Sony Ben's new game as a live service game, games of service type ordeal, and the Xbox Pivot. I'm pretty sure a lot of people are interested to hear my thoughts on a lot of that stuff. Because gaming community wise, like I just been chilling, sitting back, looking at certain things that people have been saying on Twitter, but I haven't really been like interacting. You know, but I hear and see everything though. It just to let you know. And speaking of that, hearing and seeing everything, seen a lot of spoilers. I'm seeing a lot of spoilers on my timeline. Huh? But JAYBARI, huh? It's quite amusing with this gaming community. Huh? I'm gonna start calling a lot of y'all out too. Not gonna be nice. I'm gonna start calling y'all out. I'm gonna start just putting spoilers all on your motherfucking timeline. You know what I mean? Where I could post a picture. I could post a quick video clip, early content of games like Final Fantasy, Spider-Man. I can wait few days, a week, 2 weeks. If I want to talk about a game that I'm anticipating, that I'm thoroughly enjoying, here's some nerd ass motherfucker. That's a spoiler. I didn't watch the trailers. I wasn't paying attention to the game. It doesn't matter if that's the first boss fight. It's a spoiler. Yo, MJ, what up, man? He said stop in by before dinner plans to say what's up. And the BX is still the best bar. Absolutely. Absolutely. Know the vibes. Yo, Kratos, what up, bro? Yo, T-Man, what up? What is good, man? Appreciate y'all coming through. But yo, MJ, you right. The best bar is the Bronx. But nah, people be like, yo, that's a spoiler. Oh my God. You posted a picture of Spider-Man swinging through the city. That's a spoiler. Oh my God. That side mission, spoiler. I didn't get there in the game, spoiler. Right? Happened with Final Fantasy. Happened with God of War. Happened with Spider-Man. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I posted one boss fight from the demo. The demo was like 2 weeks old. That people can play that boss fight. Posted a boss fight, 20-something people unsubscribe. It's like, nope, spoiler. Same people go to IGN, GameSpot, whatever it is, to look at reviews and tips and tricks. But the crazy part about it is like, everything I will post up, this stuff that I'm not even it's not even spoiled. I'm very vague with a lot of stuff that I speak about. And there's times where I actually wait. Like the stuff that I speak about is like 2 weeks old. A week old. So majority of the people that follow me, I know they already passed that area that I typically will post. But we always got some nerd talking about, oh, spoiler. I remember one time it was a Spider-Man. Dudes was out here telling me I should post spoilers, then put a whole bunch of enters before I speak on anything else. If I'm speaking, I should let people know this is going to be a spoiler. Then press enter like mad times, so the actual thing that I'm going to type is going to be low, so it gives them time to react. People was telling me I should mark my pictures. Every picture that I'll post, I should mark it as sensitive content. And I keep telling people I'm not going to do that because I don't just post gaming screenshots. You know what I mean? If I post something that I went to a burger shop, and I'm posting a burger, it's gonna post as sensitive content for a burger. You should put hashtag spoilers. You should do this. You should do that. How come you don't do anything that you was telling me to do? As soon as I look on the freaking timeline, Rise of the Ronin, blah, 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 blah. Oh, look at this, blah, 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 blah. Oh my God, Rise of blah, blah, blah. Dragon's Dogma, blah, 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 blah. Oh, look at this when I fight, blah, 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 blah. All over the goddamn place. Spoilers. No regard. I didn't see no hashtags. I didn't see no spoilers. Enter 16 times in a row, then type what you got to type. I didn't see no sensitive content tag that Twitter does. I don't see none of that. And these are the same people telling me about spoilers. Even though I keep telling them, bro, I wait a week, 2 weeks before I post the stuff that I post. It's not my fault that you're taking so long to play the game. Like, I can understand people posting Dragon's Dogma stuff. It really and truly doesn't piss me off. What pisses me off is the same people that would tell me whatever is spoiling, right? And then you doing the same. You're doing what quote unquote I'm doing, sharing my experience, sharing the game. Free will. The thing is with me, I'm not even sharing the stuff free will. I'm waiting. You know how many times I want to go out and just type up something like, "Yo, just experience this, man. This is great." And I'm purposely holding back, purposely putting tweets in a draft to wait a week, wait 2 weeks before I can put it out there. And these dudes have the audacity, day 1, day 2, boss fight, this clip. Here's how you do this. Here's how you do that. No regard. You know what? Going forward, fuck y'all, man. I'm posting whatever I post. I'm posting that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm posting that shit because I'm holding back on YouTube videos. I'm holding back on content. You know what I mean? Just to appease motherfuckers that don't even care about other people when they get there, because that's all it really is. You know what I mean? A spoiler is pretty much I ain't get there yet, but once they get there, they don't give a fuck about the other person that ain't get there yet. I've seen it many times in this community. You should be ashamed of yourself. Oh, we ain't get to speak from the heart yet. My bad, y'all. My bad, y'all. It's been a minute. Yo, Foxen around. I'm chilling with Austin. Yo, what's good, Foxen? My man Austin in the building. You know what I mean? But yeah, let's get into it. Let's start the show off, man. I appreciate everybody showing the support. I know, like I said, it's been a while. The algorithm's a little bit weird. It's a lot of Final Fantasy stuff. And yeah, I still got a whole bunch of videos to upload. Like, let me see if I can show y'all. I still got like a whole bunch of stuff. It's not even live yet. You know what I mean? A whole bunch of Final Fantasy stuff. Because I'm done with Queen's Blood. I'm done with a lot of stuff. And I just uploaded like a how-to. Here's a strategy. I defeat some of these bouts or these challenges, which could get pretty hectic. But yeah, hopefully those videos help for anybody that get to there. But yeah, that's just what I love doing. I like sharing one of my experience, man. I like sharing, you know, how I felt about a certain point that I'm at in the game, boss fights, all that shit. I've been doing that since 2014, and I started this fucking channel. You know what I mean? All that stuff is there. Well, some of them is privated, but all of it is there. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to my man Cheat Code with a 199. He said post it. And he also said, yo, going forward, I love that ish. F y'all. Yeah. Really and truly. Really and truly. Because yo, I don't know how I got all these stipulations, all these demands and requests, and how I should post a tweet about video games. Meanwhile, people just posting whatever they want to post. Some people just talking about the game, how they feel about the game, how they feel about certain actions in the game. If I do that, yo, I didn't know you could do that. That's a spoiler, man. Let me mute you. Let me unfollow you. But you out here doing the same shit. It's crazy. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, we're gonna talk about some PAX. Because like I said earlier, myself, me and Persona, we went to PAX East this year, up in Boston, and it was a great time, man. It was a great time. Like the first time going there, I definitely just wanted to like enjoy the experience, like see, like take in the ambiance, see what people are doing, how to flow, what I mean, gathering all that information that's going on in the show. There's a few games here and there that we played or whatnot. There was a dope ass Tekken tournament that took a lot of the time as well. Mr. Shout out to the Boston scene out there in for Tekken 8. It was pretty dope tournament, man. But yeah, just seeing like-minded people there, people that enjoy the same things that you enjoy. It's just a beautiful moment, man. Yo, G on the Dawn, appreciate the $4.99. He said if people play their game, spoilers won't be a problem since they'll experience them firsthand. Yeah, I mean, I always get like everybody play games at different speed. Like Rise of the Ronin, Dragon's Dogma, Unicron, Overlord. I ain't even touched those games yet. You know what I mean? Because I've been just playing Final Fantasy, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. That's pretty much it that I've been playing. And I'll get to those games, but I'm just saying it's like at the end of the day, it's just like, yo, I'm not going out on people's stuff saying, oh, you should do this, you should do that. That's a spoiler. At the end of the day, if I don't want to see it, yeah, I have the options not to do it. But it's just weird to me how everybody have all this stuff to say. If I post something that I wait a week, wait 2 weeks to actually talk about the game, to actually showcase the game, people have an issue with that. But the same people that had an issue with that are doing the opposite. They just posting whatever day one, whatever they experience, they post it. But you know what I mean? It's not the message, it's the messenger kind of type of ordeal. But when it comes to PAX, man, like I said, the first time there, it was just more like a fun type of order. I mean, every time we go there, it's going to be like a fun kind of thing. But for me personally, my goal was like, I wanted to soak everything up and see how the flow is in Boston and how everybody move and how everybody does things just at the event, because it was a lot to take in the first time getting there. We could have went there on Friday, but we got to Boston like around I want to say like 4ish, and by that time that train ride was them seats, boy, woo. Them seats, boy, like, yo, I got out that chair. I started walking. I was walking different. You know what I mean? I was walking like a penguin, man. I had to adjust. That just had my ass crazy, bro. You know what I mean? So getting to the hotel or whatnot, that was sitting in that chair, laid in the bed. I was like, woo. Listen, man, let me get a little power nap real quick. You know what I mean? So Friday, it was definitely late. So it was just like, you know what? We got it for Saturday and Sunday. We'll get in there. But when we got there Saturday, holy shit. Mike, I always thought like PAX, I'm not saying that PAX was like a small event, but I always thought it was like probably like a medium-sized event. Yo, this thing was huge. Huge. Lines everywhere. Bruh, dudes was talking about 2 hours, hour and a half to play a game. You know what I mean? We were standing in line to play Sandland, even though we could have played the demo at home. I ain't play. I wanted to experience me being in the tank and playing the game. Plus, there was like a little cute little joint over there. Hold on. No, Bar, we're not talking about that experience. You know what I mean? So I wanted to experience it, man. But yo, listen. I got to get back in shape. I gotta get back in shape. I'm about to be on my punch out. You know what I mean? The trainer, How you training? I'm running behind cars. Gotta get my endurance up because yo, my feet was hurting. Standing in that line, I'm like, damn, I see why people was just dropping. Yo, we got in there. Yo, there was about like 8 people that left that line, bro. To play Sandland. I was like, yeah, yo, bro, I ain't waiting 2 hours to play no Sandland. You know what I'm saying? But just walking around and see, yo, there was a lot of like board games, like dice games, and seeing people just get into that vibe, or like, you know, playing their board games, you know, congregating with their friends, the cosplaying. Yo, it brought me back, man. It like junior high is like the last time I really played like Dungeons and Dragon. You know, board games. Still play board games. I'm not talking about like Monopoly. I'm talking about like a adventure type board game, like, you know, like a Dungeons and Dragon type ordeal. And it's like there was like a whole bunch of them. There's like a whole bunch of these games, and it's seeing like the whole back half of the event, and this is a big ass event. Is the I forgot what the name of this whatever center is called. The whole back half was like board games and, you know, just a whole bunch of tables and people playing. I was like, yo, that shit was packed. And yo, big shout out to PAX though. Big shout out to everyone in PAX, because this is one event that I went to, and the joint was smelling good. The joint was smelling good. Yo, Kieran, what up, bro? The joint was smelling good. I ain't have no. I ain't had none of that whole weekend. I ain't had not one. So that's kind of rare when it comes when it comes to the gaming event. But I ain't had one, bro. There was no type of stench out there, man. No Xbox stench at all either. No Xbox stench at all. I would say this, like, one of my biggest critiques is there's a lot of PC setups, which is fine, because a lot of, you know, smaller devs, you know, devs that they push the PC version of the game. Maybe that's the version that they can afford to put out before they put out in the other platforms, because we've seen a lot of smaller games where, you know, they will have like a Steam version or whatnot, and they will say like, oh, coming soon to like Xbox, PlayStation, or Switch, or they will just have a Switch version. You know, it'd be like one platform they'll be on, but later on it'll be on other platforms. So that's understandable. But the PC setups, you got to have more controllers than just that dog shit Xbox controller. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay? Me and Persona, we was playing this fighting game. Cool fighting game. But guess what controller we was playing it on? That Xbox controller. I was like, yo, Persona was like, yo, yeah, that's how you do the little dash punch. And I'm pressing down and I'm pressing back, and I'm like, yo, this shit not coming out, man. You know what I mean? I have to be like this on the goddamn D-pad. Like I'm playing Mortal Kombat or something. You know what I mean? Like, what the hell is going on? Oh, the Killer Clowns had dual senses? See, they smart. Well, that game, Ilphonic is normally partnered up with like PlayStation. So that's probably why. But nah, like a lot of Xbox controllers, which, like I said, it's fine. I know a lot of people play it, but have the option, you know, to switch the controller as well. Especially if you're going to have like a fighting game there. So the fighting game was dope. The character was cool, but it was a certain things like they had like MK inputs, and I'm like, I know I'm pressing back, and I'm just like, nope, it ain't coming out. I'm not used to that D-pad, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Like criticism wise, I feel like the booths and the space, that was pretty cool. Yo, Final Fantasy. I'm gonna wear this hat during WUPS. Well, Final Fantasy. Final Fantasy was the big event there. Unfortunately, I didn't get to meet anybody. I didn't get to meet no Ben Starr. I didn't get to meet Yoshi P, Mike Fox, Michael Kanji Fox. I didn't get to really meet anyone. Like, I know they was on the show floor. But like my mind, my eyes and how I was looking at things was like a horse with the blinders. I was just focused like this. Okay, boom. Okay, boom. You know what I mean? Now that I have the experience of how things are set up, I feel like next year when we go, it's gonna be much better, and I can move around much swifter. You know what I mean? But just getting there and seeing all those gamers, seeing the games out there, and I mean watching some of the stuff, it was pretty cool. I wish I would have played a little bit more than I got to play, but overall it was a vibe, yo. It was definitely a vibe. And going to an event like this, finally got to meet people. I'm gonna let that MK comment slide. My bad, Kieran. Yo, Side Effect Gaming, what up, man? It finally it was cool to get to meet people within the community. The Iron Lords peeps. I've known the Iron Lords since I started my YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Been a big fan of those guys, supported those guys, and finally get to see them. It was really, really dope. You know what I mean? Back and forth with King, since I know King, man. And finally getting to meet him in person. That jump was fire. Cog. Yo, Cog was strong. Cog a strong dude, man. I don't know what workouts that Cog is doing over there. But yo, listen, man. I had to put my hand in a sling, man. Yo, Cog pound me up. He said, "What up, Bart?" I was like, "Oh. All right, Cog. All right, bro." Nah, Cog is a strong dude, man. But yo, shout out to my man Cog, Sav, Addict. Yo, Addict called me. I was Addict, where y'all at? Oh, y'all where the nice carpet at. You know what I mean? They had some nice carpets up in that second floor. You know what I mean? But they was doing their media thing, content creator thing. But it was cool seeing them. And the other people around, I think his name is Chris, PD, met 108 Dragon for the first time as well. You know what I mean? A lot of these people had a lot of back and forths with, conversations with. Some of the stuff could get spicy at times, but at the end of the day, it's all video game talk. That's what I be telling people a lot, man. Like, one thing about me, since I've been in this community, like, I could be very animated. I could be very aggressive with my approach and how I talk about video games. I used to debate a lot of people a lot of times when it came to video games, coming to the community, Xbox, PlayStation. To me, I always enjoyed a back and forth. I always enjoyed conversing with people with a different mindset than me. You know what I mean? But even with all that back and forth and all stuff, nobody can say that, yo, I ever took things personally or I went to a personal matter. So, you know what I mean? Like, anytime when somebody like blocks me on Twitter or have, an issue with me on the gaming side of things, it's never because I attack this person personally. It's just gaming conversations. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm very with my approach and how I talk, but I always have a respect for people, regardless of what platform or their thoughts on video games. There's a many Xbox gamers, Nintendo gamers that I'm cool with, and people be shocked sometimes. It's like, oh damn, you cool with this person? Like, yeah, because it is nothing personal with me. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, it was cool to meet up with those guys and chop it up. You know what I mean? We definitely hung out, after the fact as well. I forgot what the name was called. I think the bar name was like Biddy or something like that. And it was like fun having a like an actual human being interaction, and just talking about, this random shit. You know what I mean? So shout out to those guys and everyone. We also met up with Level 1 Gaming with Fame and Baron. Yeah, I knew Fame for a very long time too, man. And finally met Fame in person. First time, man. So that was really cool to meet Fame as well. You know what I mean? Yo, a lot of people was like, when we posted pictures, they was like, yo, Bar, I thought you was like a short man. Yeah, I always told people, I don't think I'm super tall, and I'm not a tall person, but I'm not short as well. You know what I mean? I'm not short. Like, I'm 5'10", 5'11". You know what I mean? I think I probably shrunk an inch or two, in my older age. But, playing basketball, yeah, that's what I was always listed on. A license is listed as that. But yeah, it was just cool seeing people, man. It was just cool to see people interact, and I miss that stuff really and truly, because like when COVID hit, I really got a little bit more isolated, where I wasn't really hanging out like I usually do, or being active like I usually would be. I'm a very active person. But ever since like COVID, I kind of been like more on the chill side, more on the cautious side as far as just hanging out and chilling and whatnot. But not saying that this event right here is like open my eyes to it, but this is like one of the things that's like, yo, you know what? I miss going out, socializing, having a good time. You know what I mean? With people that you meet. Yo, Ant, what's good, man? Shout out to my man Ant in the building, yo. You know, appreciate you coming through. Yo, Ant got some dope merch. Listen, I'm gonna buy some merch real soon, Ant, man. You know what I mean? He got merch of Stone on there. But he also got his own merch as well with Trap House Gaming. So I'm definitely gonna be, you know, buying a few things over there. You know what I mean? They better ship my joint express. Okay, I want my joint express. No lisp. But nah, man. Shout out to Ant, y'all. I appreciate you, man. But yeah, it was really cool just meeting up with people and whatnot, and just having a man to man or having a person to person conversation. You're not just looking at a text or a profile pic. You're seeing a person in action and what it. I told people how I am, like some of the mannerisms that you see on Twitter or YouTube. I'm the same way. I'm a very bold dude. I'm a very bold dude. I don't fear many things in this world. I fear God and my mama. That's it. I don't fear many things. You know what I mean? Like even Persona would tell you. Persona would tell you like, oh, work, that's what you want to do? All right, let's go. You know, I don't fear many things out here. You know what I mean? I'm that dude that, yeah, you see me walking by myself, but yo, listen. I'm well connected. You know what I mean? Yo, Henry, what up, bro? But that was Friday too. That was Friday meeting up with those guys and whatnot. Saturday we met up with Iron Lords and we met up with Level 1 Gaming. You know, one of the coolest things though, at the event was like the small subtle things where we met like people outside of like people that we know from Twitter or YouTube. And one of the most surreal things and like humbling things is like people actually like know who you are or know about you or know what you do. Right. So there was people that like knew, oh, me and Persona, we did What's Up Places. Like we introduced like, yeah, this is my bro right here. Yeah, we host a podcast called What's Up Places. So, oh, I heard of you guys. You know what I mean? I was like, you did? Oh, that's pretty cool. And there was people like, they heard of things that we did. So like the Sean Layden interview, you know, it's like, you know, there was a group that we met. It was like two dudes. And it was like, it's like, yeah, we host a PlayStation podcast called What's Up PlayStation. You know, one of our recent podcasts, we had Sean Layden on there. He's like, yeah, I watched that podcast. That's y'all. yo, that was mad funny. Like seeing that and seeing how people react to that. It's like, wait, that's you guys? I was like, yo, shit. I was like, yeah, that's us, man. That's us. And yo, it was not gonna lie, it was a dope feeling. You know what I mean? Like, yo, not necessarily knowing like but they know that interview. It's like, oh, I seen that interview or whatnot. You know what I mean? And seeing that, experiencing that, seeing people's faces with that, it was like, yo, damn, we might do have like a little reach out here. You know what I mean? We can touch a few people here and there. I mean, touch like as far as like reaching out to people here and there, man. And yeah, man, that definitely like put a fire in me like a little bit especially when it comes to what's like, yo, we do have something special there. And you know, people, they don't know me and Persona for Lick of Paint, but they respect and like the stuff that we already doing on the channel. So, you know what I mean? And yo, whoops, we have a really, really cool interview coming up. This one is a really, really cool one personally. And I know Persona personally for him as well. And yeah, this is another one here that might set things off for us when it comes to, you know, getting other people, you know, on the channel and talking to them. So Be on the lookout for that one because that one is coming up pretty soon. Pretty soon. So if I'm geeking, listen, I'm gonna try to compose myself as we do that one. But we always got to speak from the heart. We always got to do it from the heart. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, that was really surreal, man. Just experiencing that, where there's even people like when they heard that, other people turned around and said, "Oh, who are these guys?" You know what I mean? But I feel like that whole event, as we're walking around, people was just like, yeah, who the hell are these guys? There's people coming up. We were sitting now watching Tekken. There was this cool girl. I think her name was like Sammy or something. She was cool as hell. I definitely got to get her Twitter, because I know she was on Twitter, but I forgot to get it. She was cool. She's like big into the Tekken 8 or whatnot. And yeah, we was just having random conversation about fighting games and Tekken. It was just mad cool, man. Like, but it's one thing. It's one thing like having those conversations on Twitter, but it's a different beast having that in person, man. It's a different beast having that in person. Yo, we was at the Omni Hotel bar where we met up with Jeff Grubb. We met Jeff Grubb in person. Had some cool conversation with Jeff Grubb as well. Jeff Grubb, that's my guy. You know what I mean? So I hit up Jeff Grubb. I was like, yo, Grubb, you at PAX? Like, yeah. He's like, yeah, we definitely meet up. I was like, yeah, hell yeah, we gonna meet up, man. So Grubb, we got to meet Grubb. We got to meet his co-host too, Mike, which is super cool. And me and Persona, we was at like the front of the bar. There was kind of slam. And there was Miari. If you guys know Miari, her name is Jenna. She was like right next to me. And at the time, I didn't put two and two together. I was just like having a random, lighthearted conversation. And, we're talking about what drink she's ordering, and she's talking about what drink I'm talking about. I don't need no coffee because I'll be all over the place. Random, this cool conversation. After the whole joint, I realized like, I was talking to Jenna. This girl got like 1 million or something followers on Twitter. I'll show you guys who she is. I'm pretty sure when I show the picture, you guys are going to know who she is. Persona will tell you he was right next to me. Persona was right next to me. I didn't even know it was her, bruh. I didn't even know it was her right next to me. And this is what she was wearing, the same outfit right here. Right next to me. And I was like, wait, Jenna, you at PAX? Oh my God, it was cool meeting you. You know what I mean? I didn't even know, bro. That's random conversations. Cool. She was with her friend too. I forgot her friend. I think it's probably like Liz. But it was mad cool. There was 2 other girls that we met up with. Rachel. I think the other girl name is like Gabs. Really, really cool. Yo, I had to talk to Rachel because I saw one of the funniest things on Twitter that weekend, right? She made a tweet about how no guys approach her in 2024 or whatnot, right? I forgot like what the tweet was, but it was something in that vein. And there was a guy that he commented, it was like, maybe because you're too beautiful, and the guys are scared to approach. Yo, her comment was, that's a stupid response. Yo, matter of fact, let me find this joint. I gotta find this joint, yo. Rachel, she cool. We ended up following each other, but she cool as hell, yo. I gotta find this joint, bro. And legit, when I saw the comment, I DM'd her straight up. I said, yo, Rachel, we gotta hang out. I said, we gotta hang out. And she was like, okay, cool. No problem. I ain't gonna show the DMs, but I'm gonna show you the tweet. If I can find it. Let me see. This joint was hilarious, bro. This joint was hilarious, yo. When I saw this joint, I was like, yo, you see, guys? Some people just want to have conversations. You know what I mean? You don't got to go hornball mode every single goddamn time. You know what I mean? People just want to talk, just have a conversation. Heck, sometimes people want to feel good. It's not, you ain't got to be scared just to speak to anybody. Yo, Jack Move, what's good, bro? Yo, when I saw this comment, bro, Ask Persona, we was rolling, bro. Oh, here it is right here. Here it is right here. Here it is right here, bro. This jump was hilarious. Here it is right here. Single girl stand alone at the bar and no man approaches. This is 2024. Yo, I saw this joint and here this dude right here. Cause you too pretty. If they approach and mess up, they'll think they'll chuckles. I'm in danger. She was like, "This is a dumb reason." Yo, I saw that. Yo, I saw that. It was like 12 o'clock at night. Yo, I said, "Yo, Rachel, yo, we gotta link up. We gotta link up." We ended up linking up, later on, but just having random conversations, chilling, with Gabs. I think Gabs was like with her husband. Um, there was a few other people there too. But it was just a vibe, man. It was just a cool ass conversation. You know what I mean? It's not even nothing crazy. But seeing that, yo, I was just dying, bro. I was like, yo, fellas, we gotta step it up, man. we gotta step it up, man. You know what I mean? Yo, I went out there. I didn't even get a haircut, bro. I didn't even get a haircut. Only thing I did was kind of shake my hair up a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm too lazy to do the haircut. I cut my own hair. I ain't trying to hook up no mirrors. I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna go out there. But yo, Franco Tech, what up, man? But that ain't stopped me to say what's up or approach anyone. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just maybe the after dark part we'll talk about the other things. But nah, Rachel, she cool people. You know what I mean? It was a pleasure meeting her. But yeah, that was just the whole vibe of the whole weekend, man. Sunday was probably my favorite. It was probably my favorite time. Because the actual event wasn't so jam packed. It was much more smooth, and that's when we got to really talk to, other devs and whatnot. We met these cool devs. They were like called Danelle Cakes. They made like some beat 'em up games. Persona was playing it, and yo, people was definitely doing like some. Cause they had like a combo. They had like a combo like like event thing going on. Who could get the best or the most combos win like a prize or whatnot. And the game looked pretty cool. I like the art style. I like the characters, how they look. Talking to all the devs, they seem pretty cool. And we're definitely going to have them on What's Up PlayStation as well, and to talk to them. So that was really cool. Like, but my biggest like thing is not getting to meet like certain people. Like I said, I really wanted to meet Ben Starr, just to have a convo or just to say what's up. You know what I mean, with him. Yoshi P, I wanted to meet him. There's this girl that's pretty cool. Big fan of hers. Her name was like Tiffany Lockhart. I know she was at the Final Fantasy booth, but I didn't get to meet her as well. It might be a few people there as well that I didn't get to meet, but like I said, I had my virgin eyes on to the PAX event. So next year we got that experience. We got that. There's no more virgin eyes next year, man. And next year we definitely want to do like 4 days, not just the 2 days. We'll be more prepared. Because having the conversation with Persona was like, yeah, next year we'll be more prepared. We'll be more not like professional, but we'll have like professional things done, like have a podcast, create some content from there. But this year, just wanting to have fun, meet people, embrace the ambiance of PAX Boston, and see what the vibes are. The hotel we stayed at too was really nice too. Everybody was super nice. There was one little security dude at PAX. We was walking around the show floor, and I had my badge in in my Nike shit. And yo, Tool Man, what up, bro? And dude ran up was like, y'all got your badge? You know what I mean? If I was on my ignorant joint, I'd be like, how the hell I got up in here, bro? You see security? Dudes is metal detectors looking at your badges. You go through like three layers of security just to get into the goddamn event. How the hell would I get up in here if I didn't have a badge? That's what I really want to say. But I was like, you know what? I got my badge, my man. We good. You know what I mean? There was a whole bunch of food there as well. But we didn't really eat from there. Yo, listen. Let me talk to y'all before I move on, man. I had this burger. Okay. I'm a fan of a good burger. And typically when I travel, I like to try out a burger. And it's crazy because the burger that I got to try out, this joint was from the hotel. But let me tell y'all something about life, man. He said, Barry, I'm gonna turn to a carrot. Let me tell you something about this burger. Yo, what a burger. Yo, Alex, what up, bro? Let me tell you something about this burger. These fries. Listen, this picture, it looked dry, right? But nah, man, this junk came out fresh. Bruh, they had barbecue aioli. They had like this special little sauce up top here. Bruh, I bit into this burger all on my beard. I didn't even care, man. I say, yo, my guy, this burger is slamming. This fries is slamming. The fries were seasoned up. It was crispy. This is a hotel. This is a hotel bar. Hotel bar. My man made us some good Long Islands. You know what I mean? Boston, I gotta give it up. Intercontinental Hotel. I gotta give it up. That shit was banging. Okay? Banging. This dude, Persona, he had like some wings. I forgot what it was. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, Bart, try this wing. I said, yo, Persona, I ain't trying no wing, bro. I'm having this burger. I'm having this burger. He said, yo, Bart, try the wing. I said, yo, Persona, I'm not having no goddamn wing. I'm having this burger. The wing started looking at me. I looked at the wing. The wing looked back at me. I looked back at the wing. The sauce was like, hello. I said hello back. I said, all right, man, give me the goddamn wing, man. Give me a goddamn wing, man. You know what I mean? So I looked at the wing. I was like, this shit dry as hell. Then the sauce looked back and said, I'm here. I said, all right, let me try this. I forgot what sauce he had up there. It was some spicy joint. The wing was good. The wing was good, man. The wing was good. One of my biggest highlights from here go my man Gian right here. Here go my man Gian right there, man. This is the joint we was at Biddy. You know what I mean? My man Gian pulled up with the Jiggy merch. Yo, Jack. Listen, I don't know if Gian the Don is a mod in your chat, but I need him modded up right now. I need him. Jack Move Johnny, I need him modded up right now. That man was representing. He was representing. The shots of Gian, man. Here it is with King David right here. These are like some random dudes right here. Oh yeah, I got to meet what you call it? Damn, I forgot his name, man. Nah, he cool though. We had a little not altercation, but we had a little difference of agreement. But we summed that up. We summed that up, man. He's a mod? All right, cool. You know what I mean? I just had to make sure, Jack, man, because my man had a Jiggy merch on. He had a Jiggy merch on. Yo, this was Saturday right here. Saturday, packed as hell. This is Final Fantasy line right here. This dropped like 2 hours, bruh. 2 hours. The Sandland was over here somewhere. This was, I think, Path of Exile or something like that. This game looked really cool, Chronosphere. This game looked really cool. The other indie games was like behind here. There's a Tekken tournament like all the way back down here. I think Nadia Gaming. Nadia, she's a COD player. She was here at this Quidia gaming area, like playing like COD. All of this back here, super back there, is like all the card games and whatnot that people's playing. It's a pretty big event. Pokemon stuff was over here, like Pikachu was over here and whatnot. Pokemon was in the middle too. It was in the middle. Pokemon had like a big booth there. This is us meeting the Iron Lords right here. You know what I mean? Everybody was super cool, man. You know what I mean? That's why it was like really cool to like actually, chop it up and meet people, at these events. This is level 1. Baron and Fame. It's cool to meet them as well. You know what I mean? Here's the Tekken event, the Almost Pro event. I'm pretty sure if you watch this on YouTube, you'll see this. Yeah, Nadia, yeah, she was there. She was there. And biggest highlight right here, man. Meeting Cloud and Tifa. Yo, best cosplay ever. Best cosplay there is right here. You know what I mean? The way how they set up that cosplay, fire work. There's a lot of cool cosplays. Listen, I'm biased. I gotta let it be known. This is the best cosplay right here. They was here and they was watching Tekken. And I was like, yo, I don't mean to bother y'all, but I gotta take this picture with y'all, man. I gotta take this picture. We was enjoying some Tekken. And it was like, sure, I'll take a picture with you. I was like, all right, much respect. I respect that. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, this is Jeff Grubb. Oh yeah, Bloody Knuckles right here. I forgot what this guy's name. He's pretty cool. These are the 2 dudes we met. We will have them on the podcast as well. This is Jeff Grubb and Mike. I think like Jenna Miari, this is her right here. I think it's her right here, the red hair. She's back here somewhere with her friend. And this is us meeting up with Rachel, Gabs, her husband. I think this is her husband right here. I forgot his name here. And this is Bloody Knuckles once again. And yeah, this is like the final day right here. But yeah, overall, really dope ass event. You know what I mean? Like I said, I wish I could do it. Nadia, really truly, Nadia. A lot of people say she's a cheater, but she wasn't cheating. She's really good at the game. But people have their thoughts, so I ain't gonna defend it. But just watching her gameplay and whatnot, some of that shit was just like fake. As far as her cheating, she wasn't cheating. But it is what it is. Well, overall, PAX was really fun. And next year, because a lot of people, when they saw us, they was like, "How you don't have no media badges or like content creating badges?" We was like, I didn't apply for none of them shits. You know what I mean? It wasn't applying for none of them shits. So next year, definitely going to apply for that stuff to see how that goes. Probably for like a media registration or whatnot, and go from there. But next year is going to be in May. PAX East is going to be May 8th to 11th. You know what I mean? Yo, Chuck said you defend. I'm not even defending, because at first I thought she was cheating too. But the seeing like certain things and certain breakdowns of her gameplay, I'm just like, yo, people, you just targeting this girl right here, man. It is what it is, really and truly. But yeah, PAX East, May 8th to 11th next year, which is dope. It's gonna be much warmer because up there was pretty cold, man. Up there was pretty cold. You know what I mean? I had to put on like the thermal underneath me to warm up. But I ain't had no thermal on my leg. That shit was tight cold out there, man. So, but super fun experience, man. And I can't wait to do it. Yeah, definitely. If you go, let us know, man. Yeah, Saturday was rain. Yo, the rain was crazy Saturday. Like it was like flooding type shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, we getting picked up by the Uber, and I'm just like, yo, there's a big ass puddle right here, man. You want me to hop in the motherfucking car? You know what I mean? But like I said, PAX, super fun experience, and I can't wait to do it again. We gonna do it again. So I just want to talk about these 2 little quick topics. You know what I mean? We're gonna go into them back and forth, because part of the fear of Sony been announcing a new. Well, not they didn't announce a new game, but there was like a job listing for the new game. Microtransactions go hand in hand. The whole weekend and last week, seeing people complain about microtransactions once again, an optional thing in gaming where developers put microtransactions or whatnot in their game to get more revenue. Or some people have their predatory stuff in there, but I don't think it's majority of games that's predatory with their microtransactions. I always tell people, like, when it comes to microtransactions, the only time I really buy microtransactions is like cosmetic stuff. Like, if I think something is cool, I'm gonna buy it. If you have the skill, if you play the game, you don't have to worry about none of that shit. You know how many games I play with like battle passes? Grand Blue Fantasy versus Ryzen. They have a battle pass. Well, they introduced battle pass since the previous iteration of the game, Grand Blue Fantasy versus. Never bought not one of them shits, because you could buy like tier skips for like $5. Never bought one of them shits. You know why? You just gotta play the goddamn game. You know what I mean? If you play the game, you're gonna be earning stuff. If you're winning, you're gonna be earning stuff even at a faster pace. So stuff like that never really like bother me or affect me. Like, where I was noticing, oh well, they slow the growth down, or the rate of XP that you get because of this. No, you say that because you suck. You suck at these fucking games. Your ass. You know what I mean? Your experience rate is not the same as my experience rate. You know what I mean? You're getting 1,900 points after a match. Meanwhile, I'm getting in 100K. There's a big difference. Okay? Microtransactions and all them tier skips, they built that for your dumbasses. I'm not talking about you guys specifically, but I'm talking about the people that just be complaining. You know what I mean? Just because they see live service, or just because they see microtransaction, it's some doom and gloom shit. I'm seeing that with Dragon's Dogma. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers forgot who is creating the goddamn game. Capcom. That be putting these small microtransactions in a lot of their games. They got microtransactions in Devil May Cry, where you can buy gems. They got microtransactions in Resident Evil. You think they're not going to have that shit in Dragon's Dogma? And I'm pretty sure the other one had microtransaction. Arisen. If you don't want it, if you don't need it, you don't got to purchase it. You don't even got to look at it. You know what I mean? And I'm not giving a pass to every single developer, but the ones that are real predatory with their microtransactions and try to stop growth and experience and all that stuff, it's very rare. Because I play a lot of online games, and I barely recognize stuff like that, where it's just like, oh, damn, I should be earning more points. So why are they slowing my growth here? Sometimes with some of these games, there will be a patch update where, after a month or two, yeah, they slowing down the XP that can be earned because of people like us. You know what I mean? That will exploit their joy and max out a whole battle pass in a couple of days. So, yeah, I definitely seen there was games prior. It was like, yo, all right, we slowing down the XP and whatnot. But even with that being said, it still didn't feel like it was over. I gotta play the game to earn shit. Call of Duty. I play Call of Duty a lot. Hundreds of hours, thousands of hours in Call of Duty. Never once I'm like, oh, the battle pass, I'm not earning shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, if you're going 2-22, you're not going to earn as fast as somebody going 32 and 4 and a win. You're not going to get that experience like somebody that's doing the objective, that's getting the kills. You know what I mean? That's doing what they got to do to be on top of the leaderboard. You're not going to have the same XP. You know what I mean? Some of these people be complaining about microtransactions. I be like, yo, the fuck you complain about? they built for you. Nah, I ain't talking about you. Yo, trust me, you better than a lot of these people. You know what I mean? It's easily televised on your screen how much XP you're earning. Where it incentivizes you, hey, get better at the game. Or you don't want to put in the work to get better at the game. We have an option for you. You want to earn the gun that this motherfucker earned just in a day? We have an option for you. If you don't have that skill, or if you're not, disciplined enough to continue to play until you earn that experience to get whatever you got to get, due to not having that skill. It's crazy. Like I said, I'm not defending microtransactions, but it does be these blanketed, blatant, dumbass reasonings to hate a game because it has microtransactions, and you don't even have to touch it. All these RPGs that be coming out, Persona, Tales, they be having microtransactions in that motherfucker. Everybody be quiet. Everybody be quiet. Nobody be talking about Persona. You can buy level 90 Personas. they don't talk about that shit. Atlas had them joints day one ready for you. Outfit, cosmetics, all that. Nobody complain about it because it's something that they love, something that they like. You know what I mean? You could buy a level 90 Persona, level 67 Persona, and just wipe through the game quickly. No wonder some of y'all beating this 100-hour type game in 40, 60 hours. Show your purchase history. You bought the same goddamn level 90 Persona. Nobody's dumb. We played enough of them games to know. You know what I'm saying? But want to go on Twitter. Oh my God. Oh my God. Shut your ass up. You sound dumb. You look dumb. You play dumb too. But yeah, listen, microtransactions is not going anywhere. You know why? Because the same people that will complain is the same people buying them motherfuckers. I'm not even complaining about microtransactions. I don't buy them. I don't buy them. Like I said, the most I do, if I see a cool outfit, a cool skin, like, hey, yeah, I want that. I'll buy that. If it can be earned, I'll earn it. If it's a game that I really, really like, hell yeah, I will buy microtransactions just cause. There's games I buy like tokens and coins, whatever the currency is, still have those shits queued up in the game. I'm just buying it to support the developer. Still got my 20, 2,000, 3,000, whatever coin or credit queued up. Haven't even bought nothing yet. Cause I'm just like, hey, this is cool. Yo, Lee Cheesy, what up, bro? You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the most of the people that's complaining about this shit is the people that are buying it. Cause they wouldn't keep putting them in the game if people weren't buying them. And I know you motherfuckers is buying it. No, especially the new upcoming Persona people. I know you buying them level 60, level 90 Personas. I know it. Show me that transaction history. I know you buy them shits. The way how people be so new to Persona, beating the game in 60 hours. I know you got that level 90 Messiah that's decimating motherfuckers. Like, what? That dungeon wasn't that hard. Yeah, okay. Okay, we got you. But yo, Achilles, what's up, man? I ain't see you in a minute, bro. Broke people complain too. Yeah, man. At the end of the day, it's an option. You know, and I know there's been games that have took advantage of that option. But like I said, you can count them with your hands. There's so many games that come out. If I can count the ones that have an issue with my hand, that means you're the minority compared to all the other games that are coming out. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Yo, Jazz, what up, bro? Two Man, what up, man? T-Man Food, what up, bro? But the reason why I want to talk about microtransactions is because Sony banned. You can't have live service without tying it up with microtransaction. Sony Ben's new IP is a live service game according to some newly emerged evidence where they have like a job listing. The listing is advertising for an opening lead of project manager. And it's saying here, lead our agile strategy and process alignment with our studio's goal with specific needs of our team and key phases of development, pre-production, production, live services, hands-on game development experience and leadership roles, shipping AAA live service game. We know Sony Ben, they said they've been cooking. And now I see. Do you see what I see? Now I see why this game is taking so goddamn long to be announced. You know what I mean? Persona might be on or something. You know what I mean? He's like, yo, it's taking too long. Yeah, you remember the episode? Persona was like, yo, where are the factions? It's taking too long. Nah. Yo, matter of fact, there was somebody that we met at PAX, and the person knew Persona, and he was like, "Oh yeah, I knew you because you had that. Where is factions, right?" Yo, I wanted to roll, bro, but that's because that's my dog. I was like, "Let me hold that in." Yo, I don't know if Persona's still here. Yo, he probably let you know on Saturday. But yo, that joke was hilarious, bro. Because like, yeah, I know you. The weirdest factions. Yo, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy. But what got me curious about this article is this game like a full live service game where it's just online only, or it's a single player and live service or multiplayer type game? And typically it's the latter, right? Because if you say live service, the amount of money, manpower, effort that got to be put into keeping that game up to snuff, it's going to outweigh any type of single player type content, right? So that's why you see most live service games are just fully, just live service. But I would hope what Sony Ben is creating is a single player experience with a multiplayer mode on there. That's what I will hope. But according to the listing, for what they're doing, and I don't even know if this listing is for the actual game that they're making. It's safe to assume that they're doing a full live service game. I don't know if that's disappointing to y'all. I hope, but they're saying it's a new IP. If this is like Days Gone live service game, where like you have Days Gone, the actual world, the open world as the basis, right? And then from there, you're making it like a massively multiplayer online game within that world. I think that would be pretty cool. A lot of freakers. You can be fighting against other people. Because that's what Days Gone is. It's a survival game where not only are you fighting against the freakers, but you're fighting against the human beings, the other little factions and all that stuff, setting up booby traps and capturing you and stealing your gear. That would be cool for a live service game. But they're saying it's a new IP. So I don't know. At the end of the day, I can see why it's taking so long for these games to be televised, to be put in a trailer, because we're seeing the feedback, we're seeing the direction. where Sony's going, where gaming is going, and we're seeing the feedback with that stuff. We're seeing a lot of these live service games are failing out the gate. You know, like I said, you have a huge success with Helldivers, but that doesn't mean the other game is going to be a huge success. Now we see why they keep saying we're cooking. My whole thing is, we got word with Naughty Dog, right? That Naughty Dog, they canceled the Last of Us Online game due to the fact if they was to go forward with this game is what the studio will become, a live service, studio, supporting content for this game. I just hope we're not seeing something very similar with Sony Ben when it comes to this live service game. Yo, Chuck, man, appreciate the $4.99. He said hit the like button, people. Yo, y'all can like super chats now. That's crazy. And I can put a heart on it. All right, YouTube, I see you. What YouTube needs to do now, though, they need to do better, like hosting. Like, say somebody's live and you want to like raid or host that person as well. They should add that feature in there. But yeah, we're gonna talk about more. We're gonna talk about this more when it comes to WUPs. I kind of like to save some of the stuff for. Yo, Persona man, appreciate you rejoining the ranks for 31 months. Soldier First Class. I'm getting sick of that we cook and speak. Yo, but listen, I see why they saying it. They hesitant, they scared, bro. You know what I mean? Imagine Sony Ben coming out, hey, our next game is live service, AAA game. How would the actual community, the fan base, react to something like that? I didn't really see too many people reacting to this. Like I said, we're going to talk about it, we're going to go in full in depth when it comes to WUPs, but I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on it. I'll be full agreement with it if I knew they were making a actual single player game as well. And this is like the addition. Like, I just don't understand why people or why studios don't look at what Ghost of Tsushima did. With Ghost of Tsushima, full-fledged single-player experience game, loved it. Then they added on a multiplayer component. Even with Ghost of Tsushima, with a multiplayer component, they could have even went further above by adding microtransactions or even adding more raids or whatnot. They could have did that. But I just don't see why people don't have that, or PlayStation Studios don't have that more with these games that they're creating. Like, it's like go full live service or bust. You know what I mean? I don't thought we supposed to react to an article. Oh, you ain't showing this shit. Yeah, true. Yeah, I agree. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna have to have a showcase. Summer Game Fest is coming up. I'm pretty sure around that time, they'll have something up for, the fans or whatnot. But I don't know. When it comes to PlayStation and how they market their games, I just be quiet sometimes now, man, because I get sick and tired of hearing myself sometimes. Like, damn, Bari. You know what I mean? Like, but it is what it is. All right, let's get into the last topic here. Let's speak from the heart. Let's speak from the heart. Xbox fans, pull up a chair. Let's converse. Let's talk. It's looking crazy out here, man. Xbox's Phil Spencer says the layoff for Activision was necessary, as Xbox is a business that has to be profitable. He also states that the console market is not growing, and the Xbox brand pivot to games on more platforms is the path to grow. Very, very confusing statement here. Because on one side, he's saying that the console is not growing. But on the other side, he's talking about the brand. Two different things. The console, we already see, is not growing. The console not growing is not the gamer's fault. The console not growing is the decisions that you made as a company on your business philosophy for Xbox. You cultivated a mindset of it's not about the console. You don't need to own a console for Xbox. You put your games on multiple platforms. We're given a choice. People are going to choose where they can play the games best. Day and date games on PC. You know what I mean? Like, why am I going to fully invest into the console when I could go fully invest into the PC, player games much better, cheaper, no online requirement, subscription to pay for, and take it from there? You devalue the console, so you're not going to see growth within a console. There's only one brand, one platform when it comes to the consoles that you're not seeing growth within the consoles because you devalued it. You haven't incentivized it. You know what I mean? It's all your decisions that you made. You know what I mean? I get growing the brand. That's what PlayStation is trying to do. They're trying to grow their brand. You know what I mean? I get it. Do I agree with some of it? No, I don't agree with some of it because I do think eventually you're going to devalue the console. But they didn't take such a harsh approach to what Xbox is doing with putting their games on PC day and date. They're still incentivizing the console of some sort where you can play this game a year or 2 or 3 before it goes to another platform. There's still third party, second party exclusive games that is coming to this console before it goes anywhere else, or coming exclusively to this console. Where gamers see that, and what a gamer going to do that likes to play games or see the game that it looks compelling, they're going to buy the console that the game is on. You know what I mean? He said, I would say every decision we make today and tomorrow is for the better of Xbox. Fail. I know sometimes things get weaponized, that there's some evil in the background that's making us do things. Phil, with all due respect, I just need you to be quiet when it comes to these things. Because every time you say stuff like things get weaponized, or people make it seem like there's some evil that's going on. 2 weeks later, a week later, we see that that's what is going on. It went from, we're not trying to buy Nintendo to, yeah, we was trying to buy Nintendo. We're not trying to do this to, oh, yeah, you was trying to do this. What the hell is going? Every time you come out of an interview to try to paint this picture, to create this mirage, this facade, that this is what we're doing. And then 2 days later, a week later, it's something different that everyone that's assuming what you guys are doing, it comes to light. Phil hates exclusives, and that's why we're like PlayStation and Switch now. Every decision we make is to make Xbox stronger in the long run. That doesn't mean everyone is going to agree with the decisions we make, but it is fundamental for how we make decisions. This right here, because the next paragraph pretty much summed it up, is that their target audience isn't the typical Xbox fan anymore. The target audience for Xbox, the people that we bleed green, that got a Master Chief or a Marcus Phoenix tattoo, The Xbox fan that got a shelf with Master Chief's mask, Xbox bright lights in the background, 16 Xbox controllers laid out nice and clean that get dusted every day. They let you know right here, we're pivoting from you. That's what they get gearing up to do. Because this sounds crazy to me. This sounds crazy to me. Just a couple of weeks ago, the man was like, "It's just 4 games. That's it." Yo, shit crazy. That's it. We're making an Xbox console, next gen console, but the console ain't growing. You see the contradictions with a lot of stuff that goes on. What Phil says and when the article puts out. This is why people are on you. And yeah, it's not like I dislike Phil Spencer. I don't dislike Phil Spencer, but yeah, some of the decisions that they make in Xbox, it's questionable. This is why I got the hell up out of the Xbox brand in 2018. I was like, why am I buying these consoles, listening to what Xbox is saying, and then the execution and what they're doing, it doesn't come to light. They're not doing it. You know what I mean? You buy into the platform with this promise, and then the promise, when you question, like, hey, where you promised these things, you get labeled as, oh, you're the guy that's trying to weaponize, or you're saying that there's some type of evil plan, or you're toxic. Like, no, I just spent $600 buying into your console, your controller, your games, all because you promise what you promise. And then now that you didn't promise what you promised, now I'm the one getting painted as a bad guy, the gamer. The one that got the Marcus Phoenix tattoo, the Gears logo on their skin. The one that created a podcast, We Bleed Green. You're trying to pivot from them? The notion that Xbox can be the notion that Xbox only be this one device that plugs into television isn't something we see in Gen Z research. Because nothing else is like that for them. Some of them will have iPhone. Some will have Android. But all the games, everything is the same. I can still get TikTok on both of them. And you're not gonna get TikTok too much longer. They about to pack that shit up. That's see, Phil, you gotta get with the times, man. At least for now. Yeah, oh, there you go. At least for now. All of their stuff is available wherever they want. So for Xbox, our brand pivot as we attract and to maintain relevance with the younger audience. The Xbox is the place where I can find great games I want to. Yeah, they listen. All the people that came into Xbox from 2001 to this generation, they're telling you right here, you are no longer our audience. We're trying to catch the younger crew that casually play games on their phones. This is why a lot of Xbox games, they look the same way. This cartoon look. I have nothing against it, but every game has the same color pattern, gamut, the same pixelation. Every game that they do. Matter of fact, I'm not gonna say every game. Majority of the games that they do, because they're looking to scale them joints so it could run on mobile. It can run on low run PCs, all of that. Why would you want to put out any genre defining, bar setting type game when it comes to looks and appeal and graphics or even story when Gen Z not playing story games, they playing Fortnite. Okay, we're gonna have our games looking like Fortnite, and the story will have a story, but that will be the least of our problems. This is why they could get away with games like Grounded and Sea of Thieves. The community can create the story for us. I'm paying $60, $70 for a game where the community is cultivating a story. The hell is going on? You know what I mean? Hellblade is like the redhead of the family. It's out there. You know what I mean? You the outliner. All the other games, yeah, we gonna pack them shits up on mobile and cloud. What scares me about a comment like this is because if your target is for TikTok, Gen Zers, and the type of games that they're playing, it's mostly live service, microtransaction type games. But yet, you tell people in the past buying this console, you want experiences like The Last of Us on Xbox. It's not that you want experiences like The Last of Us on Xbox, where your developers are creating experiences like that. You want The Last of Us on Xbox. Literally. It's shit crazy. Huh? Why the hell would you have an interview back in January where you have Sarah Bond, that sweet lady, tell Xbox fans that they're not getting out the console business and that they're gearing up for the next generation? When the company is the target audience is for Gen Z iPhone users, Android users. That tells me, like, yo, in my mind, I'm gonna think like your next Xbox is not gonna be like this eat monsters for breakfast. It's just gonna be a device that play games good enough. Shit crazy. Yo, listen. This is not just tied to this Xbox in general. I have some of these fears for PlayStation 2. Because some of the decisions that PlayStation do, it got me questioning them. Like, you see the success here. You got a game like God of War selling 20 million. Horizon selling whatever million. Spider-Man selling whatever million. But you want to pivot from that. Now, I'm not saying that you can't be within that market, but that initial approach of 12 live service games within that period was ridiculous. Thank you, they scaled back from it. But that had me questioning a lot. I was like, damn, it was like, it seems like, yeah, you're not good enough. What we cultivated here, you are not good enough. That's basically what it's saying as a business. And anybody that gets emotionally invested, tied within these platforms, yeah, you're gonna be having those outrages like we see from these Xbox fans. Shout out for Tim Dog, speaking from the heart, putting his heart in the sleeve. There was lynching Tim Dog up. It's only 4 games. Hey yo, look. Hey man, say man, look. Xbox, we're gonna pray for you. It seems like Xbox, it seems like they're very confused. Yo, Arcade, what up, bro? It seems like they're very, very confused. They don't know what they want to do, man. You know? They don't know what they want to do. We're just gonna throw it at the wall, hopefully it stick. It's crazy. It's very, very crazy. Like, it's kind of like it's two-sided at the moment, because you had this show in January showing Hellblade, Indiana Jones, whatever other game that you showed there, single player type games. But your target audience is Gen Z, iPhone, and Android users. It don't make no sense to me, man. It's weird. It's weird. But I don't know, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this new pivot for Xbox. I think it's pretty weird. I think that it's a spit in the face to people that have been supporting their platform for years, buying all them controllers, buying all them lights and Master Chief mask. You know what I mean? Tattooing your body up with Xbox merch and all that. They same body, y'all. And I'm just going to wait and see. I'm just going to wait and see, especially Xbox content creators, see what they got to say. I feel like a lot of people is avoiding this article right here. A lot of people have been avoiding it because I haven't really seen too many people speak on it. But this is pretty damning stuff that, from what I'm seeing, especially for the hardcore Xbox fan. You know what I mean? Oh, damn, tramp stamps. Yeah, they had their Gears of War emblem on their neck and their back, wherever they. You know what I mean? Imagine that. All I can say, as a PlayStation primary gamer, I hope PlayStation does not go the same. They do not go the same route. I hope the actual fans, the hardcore fans, speak up and tell them how they feel, and that these other companies like PlayStation, Nintendo, they can see it and react appropriately. Because to me, this is crazy. We're a business. I said it over and over. You wasn't saying it over and over when you was in these fanboys party chats. You ain't tell them you're a business. You were like, yeah, man, thanks for being a fan. Keep buying our shit. Keep subscribing. Really? You bought another Elite controller? You know what I mean? You didn't say that shit. You know who treats it like a business? PlayStation and Nintendo. But yeah, that's all I got for today's show, man. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. It's definitely fun chopping it back up with you guys. It's been a minute since I've done a show. Because like I said, I've been wrapped up in Final Fantasy, and I've been enjoying my time thoroughly with that game. But yeah, we'll get back into the flow of things for the JAYBARI show. We have a lot other contents to do, like the PlayStation newsroom to talk about. I got some PlayStation stuff we're going to talk about. And got more Final Fantasy content to do. Also got to do that Grand Blue Fantasy relink boss raid with Lucelia. Still haven't done that yet. You know, I feel like work has really got me super busy, because even after work, I just be tired, man. Like I said, be mentally fatigued out here, where sometimes I just want to lay down and just chill, you know. But hopefully get back in the flow of things. I got to get back into the workout vibe. You know what I mean? Trying to cut a few little pounds here and there, you know, before the summer and whatnot. And yeah, but yeah, we have What's Up PlayStation this Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern time. Don't miss it. We're going to be talking about our PAX experience as well. I think around that time, we'll probably have Final Fantasy complete. So, you know, there's going to be a WUPS review coming soon for that game, a WUPS review for Grand Blue as well, and a really special interview coming through. Yeah, PAX got me a little bit sick. Like I feel a little congested, but nothing too crazy, man. Nothing too crazy, man. Appreciate you coming through, Lee Cheesy, man. For real. Little congested, but nothing too crazy. You know? But yeah, I'm gonna end the show right there. I appreciate everyone coming through. If you did enjoy it, hit the like button. All the people that will be watching the show later, I will have timestamps later on, so you can skip to where you want to skip to. But you know, this is the vibe of the JAYBARI show and how we do things every Wednesday around this time, around 5:30. We do the show. So yeah, what's up, PlayStation? This Saturday. Stay tuned. Stay locked in. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. I'll holla at y'all. I'm gone. Deuces.